This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you tap that like button, tap that subscribe button, destroy that like button. Let's get right into the news. Sorry for the late start, but as you know, my sleep schedule is off. But I'm trying, okay? So Tekashi showed up in Tory Lanez live. That was funny. But he is obviously muted. I mean, think about it. They just let him out. He has 2 months of like house arrest, and then he can start probably getting more loose. But I bet you there just was like there was no restrictions of not being on social media, but there was like, hey, you can't do this and that for a little while. Like, you got to chill out, you know? You can't start trouble. And that's understandable. So he's going to have to behave himself for the next 2 or 3 months. But in that time, he'll have an album ready. He'll have all this other stuff ready. And, you know, I know a lot of people don't like him. I don't like what he did either. But it seemed like, I'm going to be honest with you, you could totally disagree with me. That's okay. But it doesn't mean we can't have a conversation about it. I just feel like he was in an impossible situation because strictly because of this, okay? Mel Matrix and them were already dealing with a rat. They were already dealing with that guy, CEO Chris. So it was inevitable they were going in. This just added some, frosting on the cake right here, and he flipped on the other stuff, so it made it worse. I'm not saying he's right at all. I'm just saying an impossible situation. It's like it was already over for these guys, and then they made it even worse. They weren't careful. None of them. Even this kid. Well, he's not even a kid. It's even this man over here, Tekashi. He was, wasn't careful and careless and felt protected when he couldn't protect himself, So, that's why this is why when people offer you to do things for you, like, yo, I'll do that for you, I'll take care of that. It's not worth it, man, because you owe in the end of the day. You owe. Look what happened. They all felt like individually he owed, and it got him in a lot of trouble, okay? Nothing's for free, man. People ain't going to put their life on the line for you for free. Anyways, let's not even talk about that. It's just funny to watch, but still, it's disappointing. 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is scared to battle anybody from Atlanta, let's be honest. He easily, first he was like, yo, Meek Mill, then he went for Fab. Fab put it on by to say, I love 2 Chainz. He didn't like destroy him. He just said, why isn't he battling Jeezy, T.I., Migos, any of those people? It's because 2 Chainz doesn't have a lot of hits, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. 2 Chainz couldn't stand up against T.I., Jeezy, any of these South artists. He couldn't even stand up against Fab. He couldn't stand up against Gucci Mane. He is one of the top artists at ATL, don't get me wrong. But, what do you got? The birthday song. You got It's a Vibe, 4 a.m. Really, all of his hits are on his first album. After that, it falls off. First album, he has birthday song, Different. He has that song with Nicki Minaj, the stripper song. He has a couple ones. What We Doing. Then, on the next album, he has a few joints. He has Feds Watching, Where You Been. Yeah, he has them here and there, but they're not like, I'm going to be honest with you, they're not songs that I'm going to run to and be like, yo, I got to play that right now. Then he had Trapavelli 3, that was cool. Like, he has like, not bangers though, but they're good. Like, even the songs he did with Lil Wayne, there's like 1 or 2 on there that are really good, but like, not timeless records. He doesn't make a lot of timeless music to me. The most timeless stuff he did was before he got famous, like it was more authentic. I think you get into a trap where you're just making at first he said, I'm a trap rapper, I can't go up against certain people. Go against trap rappers then, man. Go against Gucci, man. It'll be fun anyways. Going for Fab, come on, man. Fab said you can't pick and choose, and you can't. Bhabie, she goes after, she got accused for trying to look like another ethnicity. You know, she bronzed her skin, and you know the way. It's just kind of true, you know. And then she pointed out that Lil Kim uses lightening cream. No, she doesn't. Lil Kim's problem is she's not happy with the way she looks, and she got too much surgery done just to look different, not to look like another ethnicity. Lil Kim has a image complex. A lot of people have that same complex. Watch the show Botched, and you'll see it. People have issues with themselves, and Lil Kim was so beautiful, and she went too far, and it's sad, but it's something in your mind, you know? I don't know. Then I think that's it, because we're not going to talk about Moneybagg Yo again. I had another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, I have to mention this. Okay, never mind this right here. So I'm not totally familiar with this producer, but I have to bring attention to it because it's just not right, man. You know, like people gotta get, you know, when something bad happens, it's got to get reported. So this producer, Neo, his name was Neo Da Vinci. He got taken out last night by his girlfriend. Crazy. Obviously, he had worked with Manny Fresh. I know he had some songs with Lil Wayne and a bunch of other people. Kevin Gates. I'm not familiar with the actual discography, but obviously he was moving out here, and it's sad to see his trajectory going up, you know, cut short. But anyways, condolences, man. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys are doing okay. Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. We don't know, you know, we don't know what's happening, but they're talking about reopening everything soon, so at least they're talking about it. You know, we got to get it back to this, man. Anyways, I don't want to get too political or anything, but I just hope you guys are doing well. Just know I'm here. I'm gonna drop as much as possible, and hopefully I can go live later and we can just talk or something. Maybe I want to take phone calls at sometime this week, you know, just to like talk to people. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching me, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.